Hi guys, I'm Raznija and I welcome you all again in my channel Knowledge Skills. Today we are going to study prepositions. Yes, prepositions. Why? Because we had started parts of a speech since beginning. We had started with noun, like noun. We had completed noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, right? So it's time to study prepositions. So today we'll study about prepositions, and in that, let me tell you that in that you will come to know what is prepositions, what are the uses of preposition, and how to use them. Okay, because that is the most important thing which we must know, how to use and where to use prepositions. So without delay we'll go ahead, and before I explain through the examples and different prepositions, I would like to explain or I would like to tell you what is prepositions. So if you see the word prepositions, right, I have written here already as a heading prepositions. It has been made from two words. Okay, so pre and then position. Pre and position. So pre, you know very well that what is the meaning of pre. Pre means before. Okay, like prepone, postpone. So pre means before. Pre means before, and position means position. You know the position meaning means something, someone's or something's position, where it is kept, how it is kept, position. Okay, so basically what happens, prepositions are used to denote, or prepositions are used before. Pre means before noun and pronoun, to show the position of noun and pronoun. Okay, to show the position of noun and pronoun, and pre means before noun and pronoun, that you must know. And if you want to go through the exam definition, which you generally will get everywhere in the book, different books also, that you, let me explain through that also. Prepositions, when you talk about this prepositions, so here I have written, prepositions are the words used before a noun or a pronoun to indicate their relationship with other words. What is written over there? Yes, prepositions are the words used before noun or pronoun to indicate their relationship with other words. Why do we use prepositions? These are used before noun and pronoun to show their relation. There means noun and pronoun's relationship with other words in the sentence. So, for example, I have written here on, from, along, under, and up. Only 4-5 examples I have written there, but let me tell you that if you talk about prepositions, more than 100 prepositions are there in English grammar, or you can say approx 150 prepositions are there in English grammar, which we use, generally we use, or most of the prepositions are used by us while speaking and writing. Now where to use, how to use, that is important, and you'll come to know, you will understand it through this video. So you have understood what is prepositions, right? So in simple way you can say that prepositions are used to denote or indicate the position of noun and pronoun, movement of noun and pronoun, direction of noun and pronoun, place or time. For all those things we use prepositions. Different prepositions are used for different purpose. Like, just once again I'm repeating it, that prepositions are used to show the movement, direction, place, time and position of noun and pronoun. So position, the word position is already added in this topic, pre and position. So prepositions are used for those purpose. Now we have, as I have said, there are more than 100, means 150 prepositions are there, so it is not possible to introduce each and every prepositions here, but through examples I'll tell you how in movement preposition is used for movement, how it is used for direction, how it is used for position. All those things you can come to know. Like the first example I have written, you can look at the board. The first example I have written on. On. So just I'm writing a sentence over here that, okay, the book is kept on the table. Okay, the book is kept on the table. I'm talking about some specific book here which is kept on the table. Somebody might be searching who is not, somebody might be searching the book and he is not finding, then I have said that the book is on the table. So I have used the preposition here on. So this on is used for two things. If you focus here, on is used for the position also, somewhere it is kept. Okay, the book is kept on the table. And if you say that it is used as a place also, it denotes place also. Where is the book? Okay, it is kept on the table. Okay, or for position also it is used, like on the table. Book is kept on the table. So on is used as, you can say, place or move or position, no problem. The second example I can write here, that from. The second example I have written here is from. Then you can come, my house from that shop. Whatever example is coming in my mind, I am just writing it just to show, because we must know where to use and how to use. For that I have written different examples. Like the second is from. For from I have used, you can come to my house, sorry, here too, come to my house from that shop. Okay, from that shop. For example, somebody is on that shop, certain shop, okay, a specific shop is there, on that shop he is standing, or through that shop also he can come. Instead of that, from, if I use through that street, that will be the best. Okay. You can come to my house from that street or through that street. So here what happens, here we are going to have, we can understand that for the direction, or as well as we can say the movement also here, but basically we'll come to know the direction. Someone is coming to your house, okay, to my house through that street, and that street is denoted, by through, that is here direction. Okay, I'm just indicating someone the direction of my house, that how he can come through. Okay, so here you can see, as the definition says that now prepositions are used before a noun or pronoun. So the street is noun, here you can see here the street is noun, the table is noun, and before that on is used, that is preposition. Before this noun again on through is used, that is preposition. Before this definition is fulfilled here, and here it is used for direction. I'm just indicating someone, I'm just telling someone or guiding someone how to come to my house through that street or through that or from that street. So through will be the better one. So through that street, according to that we will means I'm just telling the direction of my house. So that is what it is being fulfilled. Preposition, use of preposition is being fulfilled here. You come to know the next example. I'm just telling you that the cat is under the table. The cat is under the table. Here also position or place, both the things are denoted. Position also and place. Where is the cat? Cat is under the table. Or position. Cat is sitting on the under the table. That is also position. Under the table again. The table, I have used table again. It is very common. And just that is noun, and under that has been used before noun, that is preposition. If you go ahead with next example, like I have written here up. Okay, so he is climbing up. He is climbing up the stairs. He is climbing up the stairs. Stair is noun here. Up is preposition before the noun I have used. And climbing up. Now up here it is showing direction. Where is he climbing? He is climbing up the stairs. So direction. Direction is explained. So like that, prepositions, as I have said for the definition, prepositions are used to denote or indicate. Before noun and pronoun it is used to indicate direction, movement, or like through, along with, for movement, for position, for place. Where is Ram? Ram is at his home. At, that is for place. If you talk about time, at what time will you go to school? I'll go to school at 8 o'clock. So that is also for denoting time. For all those things we use prepositions. So I hope you have understood, and one by one, if you go through that, according to that, if you divide the purpose of using prepositions, you will understand it in a better way. So that's all for today. Thank you.